Hello everyone, my name is Disha Kumawat. I am pursuing BTech CSEDS from Nmims Shirpur. Today I will be explaining you the concept of method overloading in Java. Let's start with the topic. Introduction to the OOP language. OOP stands for Object Oriented Programming. It is based on object and classes and helps in code reusability, reusing the code, and data security, improving the security of the data, and easy maintenance, making programs easy to manage. And most modern programming languages like Java use OOP concepts and used in real world applications. So this is the intro to OOP. What does OOP means? Now moving to the next slide, that is what is polymorphism. So now let's understand polymorphism. So polymorphism means many forms, and it allows a single function or a method to behave differently in different situations. Same methods behave differently in this topic, and there are two types of polymorphism. One is compile time polymorphism and the other is the runtime polymorphism. So method overloading is an example of a compile time polymorphism because the method call is decided to compile time. Now what is method overloading? So method overloading means using the same method but with different parameters, and method behaves differently based on the input. Instead of creating multiple methods with different names, we can use one method and change its parameters. So this is what method overloading works, and this makes the code simple and easier to understand. So happens within the same class and no need to create different method names while using the method overloading. Now moving to the next slide, that is key rules of method overloading. What does method overloading works on? So there are some important rules. The method name must be the same and parameters must be different, and the number of parameters or data types or order of parameters, and return type alone cannot overload the method. So also return type also alone cannot be used for overloading. So these are the rules of method overloadings. Now moving to the example. The example one, number of using the number of parameters. So in this example we have made a class named with demo, and in which there are two methods with the same name. We have created two methods with the same name, that is add. Now the first method takes with two parameters and it returns the sum of these two numbers. So we created with a data type called int the two numbers int a and int b, and returning a plus b means the sum of these two numbers. So the second method takes with three parameters int a, int b and int c, and returning the sum of these three numbers a plus b plus c. So even though the method name is same, Java can identify which method to call based on the number of arguments. This method is called overloading. So now moving to the next example, example number 2, different data types. In this example, both methods have same name but different data types. So one method works with integer and the other one works with double. As you can see, int a and int b we have taken in the first method, and in the second method we have taken double a and double b. These are the two different methods. So based on the type of input, the correct method has been called. Now moving to the next example, example number 3, order of parameters. Here the method name is same but the order of parameters is different. In one method the order is integer then string, in another it is string then integer. So in the first method we have taken the int and the second one is string, and in the other method we have taken the string first and the integer second. And in one method the other order is integer then string, in another it is string then integer. So Java treats them are different methods. So now Let's understand the real life example of this. So a calculator, let's take an example of a calculator. So a calculator perform addition of two numbers or three numbers, you can take. The function is same but the input changes. This is exactly how method overloading works. The result also changes on the input, as we are taking two numbers or three numbers or many multiple numbers you can take. So now moving to the next slides. Advantage of method overloading. What are the advantages? So it improves the readability of the code and reduces the complexity of the code and increases the flexibility of the code and saves the time and easy to maintain and makes the code easier to maintain. So these are the advantages of method overloading. Now moving to the conclusion. So to conclude, method overloading is an important concept in Java. It allows us to use the same method name with different inputs, and it improves quality and is widely used in real life world programming. Helps in writing efficient code. Example of compile time polymorphism. Method overloading is a key concept of OOPS programming language. So now thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you understand the concept of method overloading. Thank you guys.